Let's talk about how to actually make money betting on sports. I'm Ted Savransky, Teddy Covers. I've been in Las Vegas since 1998, betting sports full-time as a professional level bettor. And my goal with this video is to give you guys some of the basic tips that you're going to need in order to win betting on sports. And we're talking basic strategy here. We're not talking advanced theories. There'll be plenty of other videos for that. But this is basic strategy, how to win betting on sports. And in general, we want to be betting on good teams and betting against bad teams. That's easy enough to say, in theory. In general, we want to be jumping on betting bandwagons early before jumping off them late, when we're talking about teams that are hot and making money right now. But the most basic strategy of all, the number one thing you have to be aware of when you're going to start betting on sports, set realistic goals. That's what it comes down to. The first year betting on sports, you will not get rich. I don't know anyone that has. You might be lucky and hit a big parlay, but this is a grind. This is slow and steady wins the race. So if you're looking at get-rich-quick strategies, you've come to the wrong video, my friends. The truth of it is that this is a slow and steady wins the race type of business. So yeah, you want to be betting on good teams and betting against bad ones. You want to be betting on hot teams and betting against cold ones. That's simple stuff to help you point in the right direction when it comes to picking games. But the reality is, before you pick any games, you need to have realistic goals about what you're going to be able to accomplish. And your first year betting, if you break even, you did good. If you win a little bit of money, you did really good. I don't know any bettors that, when they've just picked up the hobby, have all of a sudden turned a little bit into a fortune. They might get lucky and hit something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to amount to anything when you're all said and done, because people, oh yeah, I hit this parlay, and they're going to bet 20 more and give it all back. So the key point that I'm going to make for how to win on betting on sports today is recognize realistic goals. The second key is be happy with small wins. This is something, even as a guy who's been in Vegas betting full-time since 1998, even today, I see bettors struggling with the same concept. You bet a little bit, you win. You're happy. Oh, but I should have parlayed that. Oh, I should have bet more. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done that. Be happy with small wins. Be satisfied when you turn a profit. Again, this is no get-rich-quick scheme. If it was, you wouldn't see the big casinos all around us in a beautiful sportsbook like this here at the Westgate, because it doesn't exist to be able to create something out of nothing. And when you're first learning your skills, learning how to find little edges, and again, this isn't easy stuff. There's no right or wrong answer. Every handicapper handicaps differently. So it's stuff that you as a bettor are going to have to learn and find your own nuance and find your own way. It's just the nature of what we do. No one can tell you step A, step B, step C, step D is you become rich. You know, it just doesn't work that way. So it's a steady process. Be happy with small wins. The other thing that I see bettors struggle with is not understanding the concept of 11 to 10. Your basic wager, you're laying 11 to win 10 at -3 on any football game. -110 for this side, -110 for that side. So that means you're laying $11 to win 10, you're laying 110 to win 100, which means that over the long term, to break even, not to make a profit, but to break even, you have to hit 52.38%. You have to hit more than half of your wagers just to break even. So if you can hit 55%, 56%, 57% over a long-term span, you're going to make money. You're going to make real money, which comes down, which has brings one more thing to consider that's as important as anything I'm going to say in any video that I've ever done. Track your bets. Get a spreadsheet and track your bets. Find where your leaks are. After a month of tracking every bet, you're going to see, oh wow, when I'm laying $1.70 with my favorites, I'm losing on those type of bets. When I'm playing overs, boy, I'm winning on those, so I seem better on the totals than I am on the sides right now. When you track your bets, you see your leaks. When you track your bets, you understand this is working, this isn't working. When you track your bets more than any other factor, you're not lying to yourself. Everybody loves to lie to themselves. Everyone loves to lie to themselves. Oh, I'm down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm basically even right now. You know, that's it. In all the years in Vegas, that's the number one lie. Oh, yeah, I'm down a couple bucks. That means you've gotten crushed the first 2 days you've been in Vegas. It's just how it works. When you have a spreadsheet and you track all of your wagers, you're not lying to yourself, you're not lying to anyone else, and you can recognize the patterns. What's winning, what's losing. Which bets do I want to concentrate on because they've been profitable for me? Which bets do I want to avoid because they haven't been profitable for me? So these basic concepts, 11 to 10, understanding you have to win more than half your bets just to break even. Understand reasonable winning percentages, 56, 57, 58%. Short term, medium term, it's achievable, and that is enough to make you a lot of money. So you recognize 11 to 10, you recognize that you have to track your results, you recognize that you're happy with small wins, and you put all those factors together, that's a start for getting you pointed in the right direction when it comes to sports betting. There's one last thing I want to talk about when I'm listing off all the things you want to be careful of. And this, I keep on saying this might be the most important. This one might be the most important of all. It has to do with finding the best of the number. These guys in Vegas are good, all right? They set accurate numbers. There are lots of games, not every game, but lots of games are going to come down to, did you get the best of the number? Did you win by a half point? Did you lose by a half point? When you shop for lines, guess what? You end up winning more games by a half point. When you only have one out and you're betting at the only sports book you have, guess what? You lose a lot of those games by a half point. I moved to Las Vegas for one reason. It wasn't because I love summer in Vegas. It's because when you come to Vegas, you have all these different sports books, all these different lines. I love the Westgate. I do. They're not the only book I bet at. All right. The beauty of the modern betting world, where sports betting is legal in all these states, is that you can sign up for accounts for every book that's legal in your state. And if you do that, guess what? You're not buying half points anymore because you can shop around and find, oh, look, there's the half point I was going to buy, but I get it here for free. That's a key component of making money when you talk about sports betting 101. Find the best of the number. And to do that, that means having a whole bunch of accounts. Thank you so much for watching Wager Talk TV. We appreciate those comments, the likes, the follows very, very much. Be sure to let us know below with your comments what you think of this video, and if you have any questions, I'll be back to answer them. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and be sure to stay tuned right here on this channel for more quality video content from Wager Talk TV.